my daughter, Jessica, is a hospitalist at a Boston area hospital, and she is at work hard day after day in the week. She returns home to her uh, two children, a 10-year-old and a 3-year-old, and her husband. And I watched Jessica cope with both kinds of stress in her life. The stress of the care itself, worrying about her patients, worrying about exposures, watching a very, very bad disease play out and play out inequitably, by the way. Almost all of Jessica's patients in the COVID epidemic are Black and brown, although that's not true of the demography of the place she works. So she sees it up close, and I hear about it every day with anguish in her voice and on her face. And then she comes home to a stressed family, a wonderful family, everyone trying to cope, but a pre-adolescent who's isolated in his house, a 3-year-old who misses her mom, a husband who's been dealing with his work and childcare and the threat of COVID being introduced into the household. It's ever present in her life, and she's doing okay. But she'd be the first to say that this is not easy. And look at the lucky circumstance she's in with her condition, her wealth, her social systems, her connectivity, neighborhood she's in. She has a lot of advantages and still feels the stress. Imagine what's going on with the healthcare workforce membership that's not like that. What about the nurses' aides and the housekeepers of the hospital that she absolutely depends on, and who have less resilience in their bank accounts and their social conditions than she's lucky to have. We've got to attend to this. And yes, I loved seeing the clapping in the streets. I moved to tears when I watched the windows open in Milan or New York, celebrating this workforce. Um, but, you know, clapping is a lot easier than fixing the social conditions that are creating and aggravating the stresses of so many people who work in healthcare, not to mention, of course, the populations they serve. I guess I don't want to sound like a grouch, but when we clap, we need to mean it, which means structural changes, deep changes in the social conditions in our country and other countries to support real safety and opportunity for everyone.